everyone. I'm sure that by now you've heard about Lila, the Girl of the Year for 2024, who has for some reason released really early. Now, I was going to make a video just, talking about her outfits and her collection and ranking things, but everyone and their dog's already done that video, probably. I mean, it's what we do every year. So I thought I'd talk about how Lila is kind of the beginning of the end for the Girl of the Year, and just, how she's different and how she's overshadowing Covey. So let's get into it. In case you haven't been up to date on everything AG, Lila Minetti released this October as the Girl of the Year for 2024. Now, usually the Girl of the Year would release the first day of January on Good Morning America, and then it would be in the stores, but not this year. Now, they've done this a couple times where they released them a bit early. I'm pretty sure Covey was released in December. I'm not sure. I think so, though. So that makes sense. December, sure. I mean, give kids time to think about it before January comes. But October seems really early, if you ask me. And that's the first thing that's just weird about her that I thought I would point out. Now, Lila also has some reused, recycled activities and interests, which we've seen a gazillion times before. Gymnastics. I hate the gymnastics dolls. And that's not because I hate gymnastics, but just because I find their stories are so boring. McKenna's was dreadful, and even Isabel was ballerina, but still very boring. So there's that, and there's also horseback riding, which we've seen with Nikki and with Sage, and here she is again. So I was really hoping for something different. I mean, we had Joss, Corinne, and Covey, 3 amazing dolls. We're not talking about Kira. 3 amazing dolls that had these very unique, at least, somewhat unique activities, especially Covey, and then we got Lila. So, yeah, that's it. And if you ask me, her horse looks absolutely ridiculous. Now, there are a couple things unique and interesting about Lila. Number one is her appearance. People have said she looks like Yvette, which I get. She does kind of look like Yvette, but she is very pretty, and she's not another blonde hair, blue-eyed doll or something similar like we have with Kira. But aside from her appearance, she has McKenna as her gymnast instructor, which is amazing. I mean, of course, McKenna is one of my least favorite girls of the years, but the idea of them getting to know other American girls is so sweet, and I can't wait to see everyone taking pictures of McKenna and Lila together. I think that is so sweet. But Lila has her problems. She is very much overshadowing Covey. She's releasing in October, and if you ask me, I think she's almost already more popular than Covey, and I don't like that. She's not very unique, she's not very special, and I don't like that at all, and I feel so bad for Covey and the fact that she's kind of being sidelined along with Claudie. Now I'm sure the thing you've been waiting for and the most interesting part of the video is Lila is the end of the American Girl of the Years. Now that is not 100% true, but I have been hearing rumors swirling around, and I tried very, very hard to find any concrete evidence. Nothing of the sort. I've just heard it, through the grapevine, that Lila Minetti is going to be the second to last Girl of the Year. They're going to stop in 2025, which makes sense to me because I've been seeing them sort of promoting the historical dolls more once again. They've been releasing new ones like crazy, and they're giving them more attention. As before in, 2019, 2018, you were seeing less and less of the historical dolls as Be Forever was kind of flopping for them, and we were seeing more and more of the Girl of the Year sort of being pushed and giving books and movies and all these contemporary dolls coming out. Now we don't have any contemporary dolls, now that we don't have what were they called? The 3 of them? Whatever. And we're seeing a lot more of the historical dolls. And not only that, but people are not liking Girl of the Year anymore because they're getting repetitive and boring. And if you're like me, you just don't see the point in spending the extra money to get them. Because I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but the Girl of the Years cost more than just a Truly Me or a Be Forever doll. So all in all, these are my thoughts on Lila. I do think she's the beginning of the end. I think she's a beautiful doll. I haven't read her story, so I'm not sure exactly what her story is going to be about, but knowing dolls that have had horse-based stories and gymnastics-based stories, I know it's probably not going to be very great. And I love Covey, so I feel like she's overshadowing Covey. I want to know your thoughts on Lila down below. How you feel about her being released so early? I still think that's super weird, and there wasn't much fanfare about it, outside of the American Girl community. I live in small town Canada, and no one was talking about it. Whereas when, Grace was released, or even with Joss, people were talking about it. No one's talking about this. So I want to know your opinions. But next video is going to be about American Girl Lego. So I'll see you then. Bye.